Namaste everyone. After long time I'm recording video, so some busy schedule was there. But today, what we are going to do in this video? Last time we know that Bhatkande's biography, Pandit Bhatkande, Vishnu Digambar Paluskar, that we saw, as well as the Gharana Sangeet we saw, and some alankar patterns. Now in this video, Dadra Tal, Keherwa Tal, this topic we will start. What do you mean by Tal? In the process of singing, we have to sing within some time space, that all of you know that. And especially it is all know about karaoke, how the track of singing any songs all are doing now. The Bollywood songs are there, or any other songs, that there is a system also. In that system, that how the song is going on. So the words are coming and you have to catch that word within a time space. That is the time space, means that is only the counting of that time space, the speed and tal, the lay, and the time space between one matra. Now matra means what? Matra means beats. So whenever we are singing with accompanied artist, so what we have to take care about, so we have to sing properly, means what? From beginning to end there should be some rhythm, there should be some music, so we have to just follow that also, and we have to conduct ourselves on that music. So that is a tal. So there are so many instruments. One video I'm going to do with the classification of instruments. So there are so many instruments nowadays. Electronic instruments, all of us know that, keyboards and guitar, electronic tanpura, all these are. But the authentic and the traditional instruments also there: sarangi, veena, sitar, tambora, flute, violin, all these are the instruments. And but the sur instruments, main the two types of instruments we can classify, that is sur instrument, and second is rhythm instrument. Sur instruments, where we get the scale of our singing, and the rhythm instruments like tabla, drum set in western, mridangam, ghatam, all these are the rhythms, beats. And for beats we are using the word is, that is in Hindi, matra. So from one matra to second matra, the how much space is there from one matra to second matra? 1, 2. This space, maintaining this space is a lay, means speed. And with this speed we are just completing the one cycle. So this one cycle along with the beats is called the tal. So there are so many tals. The when the classical singing going on, most of the time we are using 3 tal, that is 16 beat. But from smallest tal, if we want to start, that is a rhythm, tal dadra, that is a 6 beat. Then tal keherwa, that is 8 beat. So today we will do 2 talas, means one is dadra and second is keherwa. So how to do that we will discuss, and some small alankaras, that is on I told that the first exams alankar, now second exams alankar we will take. And biography of Annapurna Devi. Now Annapurna Devi was wife of Pandit Ravi Shankar, everyone know, but she was very much intelligent. And for me, for myself, it is since many years I am very curious about Annapurna Devi, how she was staying alone, how she was doing her sadhana, her practice. And since many years, nobody has listened her properly with professional manner or on the stage since many years, because she has some her condition, and she was loving to sing in front of her guru, the Shardama, and the Gharana, that legacy she was following was Mahar Gharana. And the coincidence of Mahar Gharana with me, that after marriage, uh, our Kula Devi, we say that our uh, in many generation in our family, the following of Sharadama, that is happened with me, means my all the in-laws always going to Maihar to take the blessings of Sharda, because Sharda is their traditional goddess. So it was it was like an opportunity for me to visit at Maihar, and I saw that all rooms of where they were using that rooms. Alauddin Baba was sitting there, practicing there. Pandit Ravi Shankar was practicing there, and it was really glad to see and imagine that vibration, how these artists were practicing hours and hours. So we will see the little brief journey of Annapurna Devi, Vidhushi Annapurna Devi, and how she it is really difficult nowadays. If you are in the music, everyone know the reality shows, everyone know the stage, professional life, but she was like a goddess, and she was like a sacred everything, whatever she was doing, uh, to offer the music, the practicing whole night also. I was just listening every time the mesmerizing stories about Annapurna Devi. So it is really good to know about her, and she was never ever come to the audience, and it was not like that the show off or something, that she has learned much from Alauddin Baba, that her father, and whatever she did, it is pure and pure for music and for her guru, for Shardama. So that is the purity that I always attracted towards Annapurna Devi and wanted to know her. And just sometimes I imagine how she was doing. I just want to do that, means how the real swaras, how the Shuddha Roop of every ragas, how she was, it would be really pleasant moment, those who have uh, learned from her. So we will go with that. Okay, now we will take some alankaras in the second syllabus, that is Praveshika Pratham. Sa, Ga, Re, Sa. Now the sequence you can see: Sa, Ga, Re, Sa. Sa is 1, Ga is 3, Re is 2, and Sa is 1. 1, 3, 2, 1. If sometimes we are not able to understand, students are not able to understand the combination, so we can count it like that: 1, 2, 3. We have given the numbers in first video, so like that you have to count 1, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Sa, ga, re, sa, re, ma, ga, re, ga, pa, ma, ga, ma, dha, pa, ma, pa, ni, dha, pa, dha, sa, ni, dha, ni, re, sa, ni, sa, ga, re, sa, sa, ga, re, sa, ni, re, sa, ni, dha, sa, ni, dha, pa, ni, dha, pa, ma, dha, pa, ma, ga, types of avroha. Student ask like that, sadhanisa or sagaresa. So both the type we can do, sagaresa also, sadhanisa. Sadhanisa will like that. Sadhani sani padani dhama pada pagama pa mare gama ga sare ga. The backward, like the vakra alankar. Now the second is sare saga. Sare saga re ga re ma ga ma ga pa ma pa ma da pa dha pa ni dha sa sa ni sa dha ni pa dha pa dha ma pa ga ma ga ma re ga sa. This is the second. Now the third is sare ga re ga sare. Now in the rupak tal, sare ga re ga sare. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Sare ga re ga sare re ga ma re ga. Like this it will come when we'll get to know about the rupak tal. 7 bits tal, that is the rupak tal. And the next is jhap tal. Jhap tal is in the 10 bits we have to sing the alankar. So one by one we'll get to know, but in this video we are going with only without tal, without bothering of tal. We are just going through with the alankaras. After that, tal dadra and tal kerva we will learn. Now sare ga re ga sare. Sare ga re ga sare re ga ma re ga ma pa ga ma pa da ma pa dha ni pa dha ni sa dha ni. Now avaroh. Sa ni dha sa ni dha pa ni dha pa ma dha pa ma ga pa ma ga re ma ga re sa ga re sa ni re sa. This is the 7-bit alankar. Now sare ga re sa. It is in jhap tal. Sa re ga re sa, 5 bits. Sa re ga ma ga ma pa dha pa da ni dha pa dha ni sa dha pa da ni dha pa ma dha pa ma ga re ga ma ga re sa re ga. Now sa ga ga re ma ga. Sa ga ga re ma ga pa ma dha pa ni dha sa ni sa dha ni pa dha ma pa ga ma re ga sa re ni sa. Now ek tal. In ek tal 12 bits are there. So sa re ga a. The sound of a we will extend for 1 bit. Sa re ga ma pa dha pa dha ni dha अवरोह. सा नि धा नि धा नि धा प ध प धा प म प म प म ग म ग म ग रे ग रे सा रे सा. Okay, this much alankar we have done up to Praveshika Pratham, that is the second syllabus of classical vocal. After this we will go through with this topic Annapurna Devi as well as Tal Dadra. And one more thing, in my class what I am doing for Dadra and Kerwa, some children are small, that 5 years old or 6-year-olds like this, so they are not getting what is Dadra, what is rhythm. So first what I want to do them, so clapping game we are doing. We can do another games also are there. So clapping game, in that clapping game they are just jump on the khali. So what do you mean by khali, what do you mean by sum? So first beat when we are doing on the tabla, when the first dha is playing the with that artist is playing that dha, the first beat, the first matra is called sum. And when we are dividing that tal, you know that 8 we can divide, then half it will be like 4 bits and 4 bits. The half of that bits, from where the half tal we have to start, it is the khali part, means wave the hand. So sometimes when children are small, we are playing that with some little bit like a game. So they clap on first, second, third, and the beat is coming which we have to show like a khali, 0. So they are jumping or they are doing hands like the wave the hands like that. So this is the technique of learning or teaching them. If we are finding as a teacher it is very difficult to make them understand, so with the clapping game we can make them understand. So I will put this video of my small students also, how they are clapping, how they are doing the tal. And one benefit is like they just get to know about the tal. This is the 6 beat only, this is a 8 beat only. With that, within that beat only we can create some clapping games. So they enjoy also and they learn also, and there is no any difficulty, no obstacles while learning some kind of grammar like science of that tal and rhythm. So they just enjoy. If we are just stop and we have to do some work of taking copy of that student within that time, so what happened, our class get started with their gossiping. Students are there and teacher is there, and teacher want to check something with whatever they have written or what we have to write down, the notation or something. In that gap we cannot give some song or we cannot observe how they are singing in that between that gap. So it is helpful for teacher also and student also getting knowledge. So what they are doing in my class, if I am taking their notebook to write down some song or some notations of that ragas or something, because they are small, sometimes they are not able to write down quickly, or some the musical language they don't understand for the first time. So when I am writing, they just come together and just have that game of clapping, and they start clapping that dadra, keherwa. We will play the keherwa today, we will play the dadra today. Like this they get involved in the classical music's foundation. So okay, now we will go with our topic today, and we will see how the dadra and keherwa on the palm, the fingers, how to use that. So next video, next topic we will do दादरा. पहले दादरा स्टार्ट.
ताल दादरा मात्रा 1 6 विभाग 2 तीन मात्राओं के, पहली मात्रा पे सम, चौथी मात्रा पे खाली। बोल है धा धी ना धा तू ना धा।
Okay, tuna also, tina also you can. Next is केरवा.
ताल केरवा मात्राएं
8,
विभाग 2 चार मात्राओं के, पहली मात्रा पे सम और पांचवी मात्रा पे खाली। बोल है
धागे नदी. हाँ, दो डबल स्पीड में दो.
धागे नदी नक धीना धा।
हाँ, गुड. चलो अभी 1 काउंटिंग करना है और क्लैप करना है 1 by 1. 1 2 3 4 5 जिसके ऊपर आएगा हैंड्स अप एंड देन जंप
ऐसे.
ओके. कब तक काउंट करोगे? 8 काउंटिंग. आफ्टर 8 अगेन 1 विल कम, नॉट 9. इफ यू आर सेइंग 9 एंड 5 पे जंप नहीं किया तो आउट. ओके, रेडी?
सब लोग जंप करना.
5 पे जिसके ऊपर 5 आएगा ओरली क्लैप एंड से ओरली द नंबर फ्रॉम हियर. स्टार्ट 1.
1
क्लैप कौन करेगा? बोलो ना. 1
1 2 3 4 5
जंप.
6 7 8.
नाउ यू से 1 अगेन.
1 2 3 4 5 1.
आउट आउट. निराली आउट हो गई. नाउ विलवा स्टार्ट 1 1
2 3 4 5 6 7
8. चलो 8. यू से 1
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 6 7 8
1.
1
फास्ट फास्ट.
2
ए दोनों विलवा सिट डाउन. स्टार्ट.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 5 6.
कौन जीता? अवनी. ओके. Now you understood what is 1 minute. Now you understood what we have done. Tal Keherwa. But on 5th beat what you are doing? Jumping means what? खाली. ओके. हो जाओ, थोड़ा स्पेस लो. थोड़ा हम जो करेंगे अभी केरवा इज ओवर. नाउ ताल दादरा में क्या करना है? So beats are 6 and 4 पे jump means 4 पे खाली है. Okay? So count and 4 after 6 1 again you have to start.
Like dal ke.
कौन आउट हो था? गाना स्टार्ट 1
1 2 3 4 5 6. Start 1 2 3 4 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6
फास्ट.
9
10. अरे 10.
10 11 12 13 14 15 16.
1
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16.
now
Annapurna Devi. Annapurna Devi was an Indian sur bahar player of Hindustani classical music. She was given the name Annapurna by Maharaja Brijnath Singh of the former Maihar estate, MP. And it was by this name that she was popularly known. she was the daughter and disciple of Alauddin Khan and the sister of Ustad Ali Akbar Khan and wife of Pandit Ravi Shankar and their son Subhendra Shankar, who was an artist and a sitarist. She was an extremely private person and was never interested in being a professional musician like the rest of her life. And also in her family. However, she was active throughout her life as a teacher to many other prominent musicians like Nikhil Banerjee, Hari Prasad Chaurasia, and Nityanand Haldipur. She was the only known female master of the Sur Bahar in the 20th century. Annapurna Devi was born on 17 April 1927 at Maihar, a princely state in Madhya Pradesh, India. Her father, Ustad Alauddin Khan, was the royal court musician at the court of Maharaja Brijnath Singh of Maihar state. Since on the day of her birth she was away, it was the Maharaja who named her Annapurna. Since she was born Muslim, her Islamic name was Roshan Ara Khan. However, she was always addressed to as Annapurna at home. And this name was legally formalized when she converted to Hinduism on the day of her marriage to Ravi Shankar. Her father Alauddin Khan was one of the disciples of Ustad Muhammad Wazir Khan, the last descendant of the Mian Tansingh, and was therefore a musician of the Rampur Senia Gharana. He went on to found of the Senia Maihar Gharana, which was a branch of the Rampur Senia Gharana of Wazir Khan, but with its own uniqueness as a result of the more eclectic erudition that Alauddin Khan himself had acquired in his life to many other gurus. His adherence to the Dhrupad style of playing and his openness and versatility of or playing styles of Baj. Her uncles Fakir Aftabuddin Khan and Ayat Ali Khan were also musicians in Shibpur, Bangladesh. Her brother Ustad Ali Akbar Khan was a sarod master and was considered by many as a national treasure in India. When she was young, her father discovered that she was pitch perfect and had a knack of remembering notations although she was untrained. This led to him initiating her to Hindustani classical music in vocal training. A case of tonsillitis and surgery led him to shift her to an instrument. The sitar. Initially, she was trained as a sitarist. However, her father felt that the more complex Binkari style of music of Wazir Khan, which he had learned on the Sur Singar, could be handed down to her as a legacy, as she was more interested in being his erudite student than a performer. Therefore, he had her switch to the Sur Bahar, which she played in the Wazir Khani Binkari style. This decision would lead to the handing down of the Tantrakari or playing style in an uncompromised form. Annapurna Devi became a very accomplished musician within a few years of training. After her father's demise, she would become the lodestar of her gharana, guiding many of her father's disciples including Nikhil Banerjee, Bahadur Khan, Ashish Khan, etc. in classical music as well as in the techniques and intricacies of instrumental performances. On 15 May 1941, Annapurna Devi converted to Hinduism and married fellow pupil Ravi Shankar ji at the behest of Shankar's eldest brother Uday Shankar. Ravi Shankar would go on to become a world famous musician on his own right. They had a son, Shubhendra Shankar, who was a graphic artist and also musician, and they were informally separated from the 60s when Ravi Shankar left India for the US with his then paramour Kamala Chakravarti. The couple got divorced in 1982. Annapurna Devi married Rishi Kumar Pandey in Bombay on 9 December 1982. Rishi Kumar Pandey, who was 42 years old at the time of their marriage, was communication expert and psychology professor in Canada and the USA. Professor Pandey was also an amateur sitarist and had been learning sitar from Devi since 1973 at the recommendation of her brother Ali Akbar Khan, who was also his guru. He died suddenly of a cardiac arrest in April 2013 at the age of 73. Annapurna Devi died of age-related issues on 13 October 2018 in Mumbai, aged 91 in her last years. She was looked after by her students, primarily Pandit Nityananda Haldipurji. One of her earliest concerts with the Sur Bahar was when she played in honor of the Raja of Maihar. She was rewarded with a large tract of land of her performance. From 1946 to 1957, Ravi Shankar and Annapurna Devi performed duets in Delhi, Mumbai and Calcutta. Her student Vinay Bharat Ram had once reported that she was uncomfortable accepting payment for concert. So she was not comfortable with the events payment or concerts, as it was her belief that it was akin to selling the goddess Saraswati. While teaching at her brother's college when it was in Calcutta, she would occasionally give performances, though with strict instruction that she should not be recorded. After she moved to Mumbai permanently, she taught for a while at the National Centre for the Performing Arts NCPA Mumbai. For the rest of her life, she was much sought after guru for students and aficionados of Hindustani classical music, though she only accepted a handful of them per her father's instructions. She never took any fee whatsoever of her tutorship. Her pupils were not restricted solely a single instrument. They included like sitar, Nikhil Banerjee, Bahadur Khan, Hiren Roy, Kartik Kumar, Indranil Bhattacharya, Devi Prasad Chatterjee, Sudhir Phadke, संध्या फड़के आपटे, सरोज आशीष खां, ध्यानेश खां, बसंत काबरा, प्रदीप बारोट, सुरेश व्यास, फ्लूट हरिप्रसाद चौरसिया, नित्यानंद हल्दीपुर, दिलरुबा, दक्षिणा मोहन टैगोर, वायलिन सत्यदेव पवार, सुरबहार नीलोफर खां, वोकल विनय भरत राम. Honors she received 1977, the Padma Bhushan, India's third highest civilian honor. 1991 she received the Sangeet Natak Academy Award, India's highest honor in performing arts. As well as 1999, the Deshikottam, an honorary doctorate degree by Vishwa Bharati University. In 2004, she was made a fellow of the Sangeet Natak Academy.